Let's go over the WrestleMania card. We have a whole ton of matches, not a lot of great ones. Um, so we're going to start from the bottom all the way to the top. I'm guessing that they're going to have a couple pre-show matches, and then they're going to get into the actual main body of Mania. So on the list that I have is starts off with the Usos versus the Dudleys. Don't care about this match. There's been very little build up that has happened is kind of gone off the rails with the whole Dudley's becoming part pals with Triple H. I guess it's an offshoot of the Triple H Roman feud, um, mixing the Usos and the Dudleys. I still feel like it would be a good idea for Roman to either turn on the Usos and turn heel, or something of that nature, because we'll get to that match later on. But kind of feel that probably the Usos will win. There's no real benefit for either team to win here, so it's kind of pointless. But yeah, I'll go with the Usos. Team Bad versus Team Diva. You know, Brie, Alicia, so on and so on and so on, versus Eva or with Eva Marie versus Lana, Naomi, yeah, so on and so on. Again, match I don't care about. I'm gonna wind up saying that the Divas are gonna win because that's gonna be better for storyline for Total Diva. Could really care less about that. Then you have the third annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. This is basically a way they can get all the guys they're not using on the main card into a match and give them a payday. Here's the thing. Everybody pretty much has the opinion that Mark Henry's going to win this. I have to agree. Mark Henry is on his last run here. Giving him this big, this big achievement on his way out the door, I think is a nice thing. Really can care less, but it should be interesting to see what happens. I don't know any other storylines going into this. At least last year we had the Sandow Miz going into it, even though they screwed that up and gave it to Big Show. So yeah, let's just go with Mark Henry. And then you get into the Callisto Ryback. Again, could care less about Ryback. I think his whole, bully gimmick that he's doing now is a waste, and so don't care. I think Callisto will retain simply because I think that most of the other titles are going to change hands that night, and they at least need to have one title stay in the hands. And Callisto, I think, is a better champion. At least have him run up through like SummerSlam or something. Then you have a match I'm actually excited for. The next two matches I'm excited for, and that is the Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks match. These three women, if given enough time, will pull off a hell of a match. Just an amazing, amazing match. Let them have time. Give them 20, 30 minutes. Let them work. These three women can do amazing things in the ring. I am really surprised how good these women are. And if they, like I said, if they give them time, let them go. I'm going to go with Sasha Banks. I think that Sasha walking away with the title is the right move. I think that she could be a great Divas champion, even though it should be the Women's Championship. Yeah, so I'm going to go with Sasha Banks on that. And then another match I'm really excited for, even though this is the fourth time that we've seen these two fight, um, being Jericho and AJ. Again, give them time. This is going to be a great match. Let them just go out and tell a great story. Jericho is the master at telling a story. Let them work. Give AJ time. Let him do the Styles Clash. If he's going to pull off the Styles Clash, I know they've kind of supposedly banned it. Let him pull off a Styles Clash at Mania. Let him do a top rope Styles Clash at Mania on Jericho, and you're going to get the crowd to pop huge. I just think that would be the right move. With that being said, I think it's going to be AJ. There's no reason for Jericho to win here. Just it would really halt the momentum of AJ. Let him win. Then get into a program um, with like Kevin Owens or somebody. But we'll get to Kevin Owens in a minute. First, we have to deal with the AJ versus the League of Nations. The New Day versus the League of Nations. I like New Day. I think League of Nations is just a filler until they can find something better to do with most of these guys. I can see them giving the titles to the League of Nations for now, and then have that be a reason why the League of Nations breaks up because they fight over who are the champions. I think that'll be interesting, but I don't see it really becoming anything more than that. Now, a match that I believe probably should open, get it to a really hot opening, is the Intercontinental Ladder match with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Ziggler, Ryder, Sin Cara, Miz, and Stardust. I think this match really is a two-person match. It is really Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They are the two people who are the storyline. Because I think at the end of this, Sam is going to walk out with a championship. And that's going to set up a really good run for the title between now and like SummerSlam between Zayn and Owens. Ziggler, he's going to be good in the match. Ryder, the fact that he gets to be in a Mania match, I think is good. Maybe they'll do something surprising with Ryder, but I seriously doubt it. Sin Cara, please. Miz, please. Stardust, please. They're just there to fill spots. You could have literally taken any other guy of their size and put them on in this match. They just would have been replacements. Then you have Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar in a no-hold-barred street fight. Okay. I really, really think that Dean Ambrose is going to win. He's going to shock the world and win this. The reason is because I think that letting Lesnar win on this match does nothing for Ambrose. Let Ambrose win this. Let him go in. The two have a hell of a match. Beat the crap out of each other. Tons of weapons are used. Tons of things are thrown around. They're all over the arena. And Ambrose wins. So shockingly, Ambrose wins. So, and then you have, I'm going with Dean Ambrose. Shane McMahon, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. Why does this match exist? Simply because they don't have anybody for Taker. All of the people that they could have thrown in with Taker are either hurt or not at the level they need to be. I don't see why Undertaker would take the fall on this one. Okay, yeah, it would ruin, the storyline of Shane McMahon, but dirt sheets or not, the reality is that I don't see Shane McMahon sticking around for very long. Could be wrong. Honestly, hope I'm wrong. But I honestly think that this is not Taker's last match. Okay, this is suddenly now it's stipulation versus stipulation. Okay, stipulation is if Shane wins, he gets a hold of Raw, and if Taker wins, he doesn't get. It's not his last match. I just don't see the purpose in it. But I will say that I honestly don't think Taker's going to lose again. I don't think it's going to become 22-2. I think it'll be 23-1 still. So yeah, I will go with the Undertaker on this one. Triple H versus Roman Reigns for the heavyweight championship. If they had let Dean win at Roadblock and made it a four-way between Dean, Brock, Taker, or Dean, Brock, Triple H, and Roman Reigns, we would have had an amazing main event. Instead, we have this lackluster main event. Roman's gonna win, and we're all gonna go, woo, who cares? Unless Roman does something that we're not expecting. Like, he wins, Usos come out, Rock comes out, and he just levels them all, and we end the show with Reigns as their new champion, having turned heel. Still an anti-authority heel. That to me could be interesting, but I seriously doubt it'll happen. We'll wind up walking into the Raw after Mania with a super smart mark crowd booing the hell out of their new champion. If you're going to know that's going to happen, how about you have him being booed because he's a bad guy, not booed because we hate him? Okay? Right now, I'm more interested in the NXT, NXT show than I am in Mania. I'm gonna watch it. I've already paid my $10 to WWE for the network. So yeah, I really have high hopes for this Mania, but don't think it's gonna happen. So that's it for now. Like, subscribe, comment. That's it.